Okay, hey, what's up, gamers? We have a lot to get through, so please don't, be concerned that there's not really, one of those long, jokey openings to this episode of. Now, before we get too much into anything, we actually do have a sponsorship. Okay. So let's take it to that sponsorship right now. Okay, I'm actually sponsored. This is really exciting. I don't want to say I wasn't expecting it, but I mean, I wasn't expecting it. I'm glad that this is happening. So I want to make sure I get this right, so I'm just going to read right from the copy here. You're watching this video because you think that you want to date Truman. I don't know if that applies to everyone, but sorry, I'll just stick to the copy. Wouldn't you rather date someone actually attractive? Here are some reasons why you should date this man instead of Truman. Number 1, longer hair. You can touch it and stuff. Okay, that's true. Number 2, he knows what kissing is and isn't afraid of it. Okay, hurtful. Okay, it says that numbers 3 through 27 are optional, and a lot of them do hurt my feelings, so I'm not going to mention those. Okay. If you wish to contact this man, please just go up your butt and around the corner. Okay, that's pretty rude. Not very funny. Okay, it says here interests include long walks on the beach and even longer walks all over Truman's back. What? I don't like that though. In my personal opinion, Truman is much uglier than this guy and also much worse in every other way. He's not as funny, not as cool, not as handsome, and much uglier. That's redundant. I, Truman Barnes, wholly endorse this man and invite everyone who is planning on dating Truman to date him instead. Weird way to spend your money, guy. Hurtful too. Also, did you not know that you can have a sponsorship on Truman's videos? Just Venmo him 36 cents. This is a cheap loser, and he'll do anything for just a little money. That's not true. Can I backtalk the sponsors? Because that's not true. That's right. Read it. Read it all. Read it all, you coward. Read it all. This last part is just a bunch of swear words. I'm not going to say those. Why would you pay this much money to embarrass me in my own YouTube video? Why didn't I read the copy before I signed the contract? Anyway, follow the link in the description and use my personal code Truman60 for 60% of your date. I don't even know what that means! Man, that was filmed on a dark day, huh? Literally, like, lighting dark. That's okay, we'll live. See, I was trying to draw an ear because I'm now going to be listening to all the advice that you gave me, but ears look so weird. Like you look at that and you're like, that's not what an ear looks like. But no, look. That's pretty much what an ear looks like. Anyway, I'm going to be starting with the advice that I got from Facebook. I had a lot of good friends reply to this post, so I have some interesting advice here to pass along. Treat every date like there's a 23% chance that they are actually a vampire. Silver, garlic, wooden stakes, and leaded steel just in case. Always ask the same question twice, but only after they answer it the first time. Where did you go to high school? Cool. But where did you go to high school, though? Listen, that's literally it. Ask questions about them and listen. Wow, that's good advice. Here, for some reason. Don't. Maybe just don't. Don't. Talk only about reggae music. Don't. Don't. Disappointment and false hope will be the only fruits of your labor. Optimistic, guys. Okay, so when it comes to Instagram, I got a couple of responses on the Google form that I assume came from there because they were a couple minutes after I posted it there. I did also get a DM from someone very quickly after I posted that. Here's what it says. It's sharing a post from someone named Victoria Page. The account name is Lilia Tucci. And the message says, "Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm 21. Click learn more in my post to find me." So this person has 3 different names, 3 different kissing emojis, 0 followers, and 0 posts. So they're definitely a real person and definitely want to go on a date with me. I will be pursuing this and I will get back to you. Unfortunately, I didn't hear much back from either Twitter or TikTok. In fact, not alone did Al Gore not respond to my latest TikTok, he didn't even like it. Al Gore, are we having a falling apart? I'm just kidding. I saw him on the news a couple nights after Election Day, so he's doing fine. He's alive. He's just busy, I'm sure. I'll also touch slightly on what has happened with Discord. I decided to change the channel that I had turned into the Date Truman channel into a goof with Truman about his dating experiences channel because there are some friendships that just should stay platonic. And that's fine. A lot of hot people in that Discord, though. Oh well. And now it's time. It's finally time to dive into the Google form responses that I got. We'll see how this goes. So it seems that after all is said and done, I got 10 responses. Some of these are from back when I first used this Google form to try and get a date. And we'll go through the questions here for those of you who didn't click through and check out what was on the form. Now, most of the questions on this form were multiple choice with an option of other that you could fill in your own. And I'll go through these response by response. Our first response was from what appears to be someone pretending to be the famous singer, Lexi Walker. And I'm just going to ignore most of this. I'm sorry, because Lexi, I know that you're in a relationship with my good friend Josiah, and I don't want to step on those toes. There was a question that said, do you actually want to go on a date with Truman, or just took this to see if I had any good jokes in it? I had another question that was, say something else to impress Truman before date time. And that one's just open comment, say whatever you want. This person said, chicken dinner winner chicken. So that just solidified that this response was mid-stroke. The thing this person said to impress me was, if you were the president, you'd be Babraham Lincoln. One of the questions I had was, if you do know him, what is your favorite trait of his? This person said face. Now this person, I legitimately don't know who filled this out. For the question, do you know Truman, they said possibly, not sure if I met Truman, or a multi-dimensional time-bending being pretending to be Truman. That's just the vibe I got off him. If you do know him, what's your favorite trait of his? They said, jokes aside, how unapologetically yourself you are, which is very kind. And I wish I knew which version of me you know so that I know which one that you appreciate, but I don't know who you are, please. In the do you actually want to go on a date with Truman question, he responded, other, I am trying to fight Truman in hand-to-hand combat. So, I don't know, square up, I guess? There's one response that I'll only share one snippet from. It says, say something else to impress Truman before date time. And this person quoted the Darth Plagueis the Wise monologue from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I'm impressed. I have eyes. So, I mean, no one else mentioned that they have eyes, so I think that this one is winning. I don't want to say it, but I think they might be actually winning. And there's one more Google form response that, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to wait to tell you about. That's all the Google form submissions that I received. Thank you to everyone who submitted. Now, I can't help but feel like there's one of the apps that I used, or maybe even 2 or 3 that I haven't looked back on and looked at submissions. Which ones would I be forgetting? I just, hmm. Gamers, thanks so much for watching this episode. I'm going to keep the Google form open, so if you want to send more stuff for me to laugh at, I will take it. Now, I know this was a little bit shorter of an episode, but the next episode is going to be very big, and it'll be very fun. So thanks for watching, and wear your seatbelt if you go driving.
Video